right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. Retro. Right now. It's time for Bartertown.
It's time for...
What is this, like, laid-back Justin you're doing? Like, hi, my name is Justin. You may remember me from such shows as Farpoint Bartertown 228, Farpoint Bartertown 229, Farpoint Bartertown 223. You look so, like, casual. Like, is this a Time Life?
Well, I wanted to talk to you all about our new book series. Hello!
Hi.
We are Farpoint Toys and Clubs. I just walked up and I was just, instead of rushing to sit down, I just kind of...
You should have done that thing like bad boys do and sit backwards in the chair.
I don't know what bad boys do. I wouldn't know. How y'all doing?
Ask Tucker.
Hi. Yes, ask Tucker.
I would need to turn a baseball cap backwards and stuff.
Backwards or sideways?
You know, you're talking about this thing, like baseball cap backwards being like, you know this.
This thing is
This
doing
right
stuff
here?
on its own. Did you notice this?
I did not.
The post that says, I don't know how to
promise
use
this is a
furniture.
claim sale. It always begins as a kooky dooky, smooky booky thing. What's going on with that?
So, I had it set to white, and it just keeps turning itself off, and then turning back on and being like crazy.
Ghost in the
psychedelic
Machine. I like
colors.
psychedelic, and I
So
don't
we're
sit
just gonna
backwards as a mean
turn it
guy.
off. Oh, you're a tough guy now.
Yeah,
You're doing the tough guy
I guess
thing.
I'm a tough guy now.
Yeah.
So, this is a claim sale. I am Justin.
I am Penelope.
We are the Farpoint Nostalgineers here
collectively.
in Mays Landing, New Jersey. We are inside of Farpoint Toys Collectibles, specifically inside of our museum. This area is the museum area.
Yes.
People always are like looking over the chains, and we're like, "You're not VIPs, you can't go back there."
Well, you know, I like to say that the museum is normally open, but right now we just have a lot of stuff back here.
Yeah.
But that's kind of all the time.
We have a lot of stuff.
We just have a lot of stuff, period. And I'm hoping that today we can get some of that stuff to new homes. Like, that's the whole point of the stream.
Let's
really.
do that.
Hanging
The disembodied voice you hear behind the counter there, behind the scenes, is Selena Kermit. She runs the show.
Oh,
She had to run home and get her meds.
it would have been a
Out.
much.
You're out there.
It would have been I'm
I
very.
didn't say what
open about
meds
it.
they were.
It would have been a much different show without them.
We need her to be able to concentrate.
She's back there eating mac and cheese. Like, you're saying her name, and I see her, like, hurriedly chewing, like, trying to get through the
Yeah,
bite.
like I'm gonna have to say something. I'd rather it not be
So,
wobble.
the way this works is we're going to show you an item. We have multiple cameras that aren't on dogs, that are just, regularly looking at stuff. We're going to describe the item. The first person to type the name of the item and the word claim.
I feel like we should be doing the crawl.
It's time for the class.
You can misspell it as long as we know the item you want and the fact that you want it. If you just say the item name,
yes.
we're going to think you're being exclamatory, like, "Oh, I love that!" But no, we need to know you want
And
it.
you can't
so.
just say claim, or we don't know what you're claiming. There's a lot
Right.
of stuff, and we go pretty fast. So by the time you say claim, we're on the next
Yeah,
third
there's
thing.
like a
So you need.
little lag there.
Mike just an inside joke from earlier today. Well, Justin and Justina. So the first person we see, this is all the claims and comments are put together between YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and a couple other places. They're all right next to my wife. So if you're only on Facebook and you don't see a claim before yours, somebody on YouTube might have claimed earlier. You just can't see it because it's right all put together there. But you know who does see it? Selena behind the counter.
So
and when
once-
she sees that first one,
Once something gets claimed, you're going to hear this sound. That means that Selena has identified a claim for something, and that we are to shut up so that she can enunciate the claim, so I can write it down.
It's the only way I've ever gotten Penelope to shut up.
Once you hear that bell, that person is the lucky winner. I just got
so
totally derailed.
any item over $20
Yes.
ships free here in the United States.
Yes.
If you're a VIP, you automatically get free shipping here in the United States.
yes.
If you're claiming outside of the United States, we need to charge you actual shipping. We're not trying to make money, but it gets expensive shipping outside the United States. So we'll work that out.
If you claim less than $20 worth of stuff during the stream, you have 3 options. You can pick it up in store, which is always an option for anything. If you would like it shipped to you, you can pay for shipping, exact cost, depending on where you are in the world. Or if you're domestic, there's always the option to become a Farpoint VIP for that free
for as
shipping
low
bump,
as $5
yeah.
a month.
which is insane.
It really is.
Because
It's
the shipping
insane.
costs more than that.
It
The
absolutely
lowest
is.
shipping is like $6. So we just want more people involved in our VIP community.
Yeah.
It's not just about the money, it's about our community, but it's also about guaranteed income, which we like a
Selena,
lot.
do not forget to turn off the crawl.
Thank you.
Higher. Speaking of VIPs, I'd like to
Yeah.
welcome you VIPs.
Yes, Selena, put
We
up
have a
that,
super secret VIP group.
Put up that beautiful
They
animation.
got
Look
one
at
of the
that.
other benefits of being a VIP, even for as low as $5, is you get to see some of this stuff. We post a picture of this stuff in the group before we do the live claim sale, so they all get to look at some of this and claim some of it already.
Yes, there's already a stack of stuff in a tub at my feet that
Is
you
that right?
cannot see. I mean, I guess I could tease you, but
Is
like,
that right?
look at all that stuff. There you go. Look at that whole pile, whole bunch of books. Yes, Selena, that is the correct address.
So that's the link.
I know this as well as I know my own, but.
But then what did we miss? If this is your first Bartertown, first of all, welcome and thank you for joining us. If you make a claim and this is the first time you've ever done
You
so,
know, we don't need to say that every time. We just say it when somebody we don't
Are you
recognize
sure?
makes the claim.
it's part of the scroll.
Okay.
Well, the scroll's gone. It's been gone for like 5 minutes though.
So if you have any questions about how this works, ask in the comments. We try and address every comment. If you see us looking up here, we have a giant screen which has all the comments, and we get to read them and
giant.
interact with you, which we want to do. Yeah, this is like part QVC, part Regis and Kathy Lee.
I'm Regis.
We called it part QVC, part NPR, and part WTF.
Wow,
I'm
NPR.
Regis. Who wants to buy some toys?
Ooh, can we sell toys?
Interesting.
Anyway.
All right, so let's jump in and sell some toys. But we have some fun things to do today.
We are
We're
doing
gonna do some trivia.
we are absolutely doing a segment today because it's been a while. This is the talk show part. It's been a while since we did this segment. I am an idiot, a complete, absolute moron.
Wow.
I had a segment
that on
ready.
tape now.
I had a segment besides the trivia segment I wanted to do, and I downloaded the photos I needed, and I forgot to put them in the thing.
Oh.
I wanted to talk about the car show that we went to this week because it was amazing, and I have a picture of the car with an F-16, and I have it ready to go, and I just didn't put it in.
Oh, we can do it for the next one.
Or we can do it live and just like be avant-garde about it.
Okay.
That's
I like
also a
avant-garde.
thing. We can be
All right, well, let's
avant-garde.
jump into the claim sale and see
Yeah.
if we can move some stuff
Let's
here.
do some of the selling.
We got
portion
G.I.
of
Joe
today.
Classified.
Classified,
I
what?
mean, not classified. G.I. Joe
25th.
25th
Yeah.
FSS
Exclusive,
exclusives. I might look at my G.I. Joe case here.
This guy can't decide what to do with his Joes.
Oh, he's decided. It's already on. And once they start going, you know what I mean?
Once you
some
sell
gone,
one,
yeah,
you're
exactly.
done, and they're all gone.
Yep.
That's how I was with my pops. I'm the opposite. I can't get rid of anything.
Speaking of G.I. Joe, let's jump in with a G.I. Joe item.
Where do you want to start?
That looks like that imp looks complete. That looks like a vintage G.I. Joe imp.
It is.
So that's 100% complete Cobra imp. Has all the little mines that are supposed to be on the missiles. It's in good shape. I see what we have in the store. I'm going to do a different price for here on the.
Yeah, I figured we would probably do that.
$25. So it's over $20, which, and I just said the price, which means claims are open. It's over $25. It's over $20, which means it's free shipping even if
Ships
you're not
in
a
the United
VIP.
States for free. Let me just do some Vanna waiting here.
Speaking
with
of
this
inside
probably.
jokes, Imp is what they called me in high school. It actually really is. My D&D group nicknamed me the Imp because I was little and sneaky.
You are so impish. I've always
I
thought
was
of you
then.
as impish. Since we first met. I was like, oh, she's
Once you go Joe,
she's
you
impish.
always go Yo. Eric, I love that.
Eric P, a
We
VIP.
finally got it. We finally got it. That's what they called me in high school. That
Pat,
actually
I
really
don't.
is true.
Was
It
that
actually works.
Regis? I don't think that wasn't Regis. That was the guy from Inside Edition. What the heck? Oh God, it's killing me. You know the guy.
Yeah, I do.
All I'm going to say is Maury Povich.
No.
No.
Rob Kimsey claiming the rocket launcher.
Thank you, Rob.
See, that's how claims work.
We're doing it live.
He asked me to say it, so now just because now I'm not going to.
I forget his name. He was that like
It's
right
killing
wing
me.
guy.
Yeah, I can't. We're doing it live. We're gonna do it live.
He's dead, isn't he?
Oh,
Bill O'Reilly. Yeah.
Thank you, Pat.
Yeah,
Yes, Bill O'Reilly. I do not believe Bill O'Reilly is dead.
I was thinking
despite-
Rush Limbaugh.
You were. They're basically the same person.
We got vintage Ninja Turtles, man. We got a nice little smattering of
We've
stuff
got
today.
weird stuff today because I was in a weird mood.
And that's how it works. Rob, a VIP, said claim, and he didn't put imp, but we know what he's talking about. He actually put way more words and letters than he needed to. But that's okay. We knew what he was talking
yeah,
about.
we did. We understood.
Let's
we,
keep going. Looks like
we
there's a
picked up what he was putting down.
couple vintage.
What do we got?
Um,
Well, you're getting ahead of us here. Right now, I'm hauling wrath cars today.
oh God.
This was a Selena choice. So Selena, if anyone thinks this is funny, blame Selena.
Okay.
We walked around the store just for fun and was like, let's just grab a few more things for the wheel here. And Selena was like, this looks cool. It looks like a neat, weird thing.
It comes with figures too, right?
It does. So I think it comes with at least one. Let me see. It comes with like the annoying guy that was in that movie.
There was a lot of annoying guys.
Balatik.
There was a
just
lot
thought
of
it was a
annoying
neat-
guys.
I
in
thought
every-
it was
I
a
think
neat
he was one of
item.
the less
What's that?
annoying guys.
That's it's got a $14 price tag on it. What do you think? $10 or $12?
$10.
$10.
I just thought it was a neat item.
Sealed
That,
Star Wars.
It's a
You get
Rathar.
the Rathtar's worth $15 alone.
Yeah.
So
I thought it was a
So-
neat item that I hadn't seen on Bartertown
it's
before.
just been sitting here
Yeah.
for a long time. I don't think we've had it up, or if we had it up, it was years ago. So
$10
That was
on
cool.
a Rathar with Balatique.
I thought it was cool and different and interesting.
Yeah, and listen, we love all of those words in that order. So like, we just love everything. All right, you want to go this way with the Willow?
Sure, we got 2 Willow figures.
There's actually 4 on here altogether.
We should just get them do all Willow first.
Well,
then.
they're right there.
All right, give me a second.
Yeah.
I need to put them in order. So let me spin this.
Okay,
I need to take the tag so I know what the hell I'm talking about here.
that's also
My
fair.
my still slightly unmedicated brain just went toss a coin to your Willow. Wait, no.
We've got an Alduin. We have a Troll. We have a Nockmar Lieutenant.
Ooh.
And is there also a Nockmar Soldier? Are they both Nockmar guys? Forget
Yeah.
what I grabbed.
Nockmar Lieutenant and Nockmar
Soldier.
Warrior.
Warrior, yeah.
So I'll put them in that order as well.
I love the original movie Willow. I love it. Justin's not as big of a fan as I am.
Eh,
I love
take it or
Willow.
leave it.
This toy line, I have to say though, is pretty bad. They don't do anything.
That's selling toys.
Well, listen. As an adult, they look fantastic on a shelf, and that's
Yeah,
really
they really
that's our
just fall out.
demographic right now. Let's be honest. They look great on a shelf, but and they're a little too big to be D&D miniatures. But as a kid, trying to play with this, like, what? How do you like? Oh, hello! Like you can't really do much. There's no
How
articulation.
did that work?
Oh, hello! They don't.
Okay.
You know, you hold
Sure.
it and you just go like that with it. Like there's no articulation. They don't have any accessories.
So the troll, we'll do troll first. Do you have prices or want me to do it?
You can
I'll
say the
just
price.
base
I'm
it
just gonna
off
write
this.
it. Exactly. That's totally fine.
Troll.
Yes.
We're making money today.
We are.
$6.
$6 for Troll. Now again, in my opinion, these look fantastic on a shelf. If you're a Willow fan, they look really good. I have an entire Willow case at the house. It's beautiful.
Alduin, the great
The
Alduin,
high
Alduin.
Alduin. Not to be confused with the guy from Skyrim.
$6.
I sense a pattern here.
Nockmar Lieutenant,
The power was within you all along. Don't forget.
$6. Nockmar Warrior, $6. But I'll tell you what, I'll do 20 for all 4.
What?
Ooh.
That is insane.
So if you want a nice little Willow collection, vintage Tonka Willow, 1986,
4, 5,
7.
7.
Keith said it's no different than the little green army men.
Keith,
They're actually better than
you're-
our little
yeah,
men.
they are better than
At least
the
they
little
have
men.
paint
in
apps. But
terms
yeah,
of
same
paint
deal.
apps.
And
And
we
they
played
are-
with those.
And they are well made. They are very well made. They're well painted. They're colorful. They are cool.
I used to make dioramas. We used to make dioramas with our army men.
Hello, Macho and Mimi. How are you guys doing?
Hey,
Um,
y'all.
Listen, I just feel like they should have been articulated or something. Selena?
Jack would like
All
to
right,
claim the
High
troll
Alduin
and the
and
high
troll.
Alduin.
All right. No Nockmars for Jack.
He doesn't like bad guys. I get that.
That's all good. Well, the troll's a bad guy. Are you
Yeah,
kidding
it's
me?
all good.
There you go. Do you want the tags or want me to put the tags to the side that we're going to take
I
out?
would put them to the side so we can take them out of the system, and I'll just put these in my little bin. Dude, the little Alduin guy, he's just so cool.
He's very cool.
I love that movie. Okay, Jack
So-
has changed. his
Jack
mind.
had a change of heart and
I called him out. I was like, Jack doesn't like bad guys.
No Nockmar left behind.
So he's doing a whole lot for 20.
Yes, we're gonna do a whole lot for 20.
That's a VIP.
Good
So
choice, Jack.
Jack, thank
we just
you.
got word in the comments that bad weather's coming this way. We are aware of it. If we lose power, sorry, that means the
So,
stream.
and I mentioned this to Selena. I don't want to say we're perfect if we lose power, but the computer is still good, and we still have internet in theory because we have a battery backup in the closet.
So it just may be dark in here.
What about the cameras?
So
They don't have independent
the
power,
cameras
right?
are
They're USB.
powered off.
Okay.
They're powered off the computer,
So-
so we wouldn't have a
so
lot
as
of
long-
power. It would be enough to sign off,
So-
I
Oh
think.
my god, is this a seaweed?
So as
It
long as the
is.
area doesn't lose power
This is a vintage little seaweed.
or doesn't lose internet, like if Comcast tower or
Yeah, if
Verizon
we lose
tower goes
internet
out.
completely, we're in trouble.
Look at the little seaweed girl.
I forget
She's
her
so
name.
cute.
She's like, it's on her tag. Her name is Coral. Coral!
Coral!
Coral, it's a seaweed coral. So for those of you that aren't familiar with seaweeds, they are a late 70s to very early 80s toy line. They are Kenner. I'm pretty sure they're Kenner. I think they're Kenner.
I think so too.
I think they're Kenner.
Are you gonna Google it or
They
shall
have
I?
the Kenner eyes, so I think that I'm pretty sure they're. You know the ones I mean. Those like round. Look, they're right behind you. The round blue like.
She got little Kenner eyes.
Anyway, I'm pretty sure they're Kenner. As you can see, they're adorable little mermaid ladies.
Apparently, there's restaurants called Seawees because I'm not getting what
That
I
makes
expected
sense.
when I googled this.
They have the weighted tail, so they can bob around in the bathtub with you.
Bob, bob,
yeah, they're
bob,
kinda-
bob around.
And they also had babies that came. They were too small to bob around by themselves, so they had a little sponge they floated around on. I love Seawees. I only ever had 2 of them as a kid. Both of which I got at yard sales. Like, I didn't even get them new because by the time I was old enough to play with them, they were kind of older.
Well, you had the one I gave you.
I have a green one with brown hair and
That was
green
originally
eyes.
that was originally mine.
Really?
Yeah.
And I have a small one that is white with like blue, like a baby. It's like blue hair.
I was too old for it and
You got
not
more than that now.
not
I
really.
do.
A,
We
yeah.
have a whole museum full of
You know,
them
we own a
now.
toy store, so
We do.
it's
We
up
have
to
a lot
you.
of them.
I was too old for it and not really a mermaid's kind of little girl.
I loved mermaids.
How
as a
much is
kid.
the seaweed?
She is $12.
$12.
Coral.
Now they came with sponges they wrote in, right?
I just think I gave the whole speech and then you interrupted me to say the same crap but wrong that I already said.
Okay, cool.
No, they didn't all come with sponges.
That's
Just the
pretty
babies.
baby.
Just
I was
the
the
babies.
sort of little kid that
Oh,
played.
Or okay, let me rephrase that. There's a big sponge that a mom and a baby fit on together.
and when the big sponge and the little sponge get together,
Oh, they had holes in them, the sponges, so you could
So
put
they
them
could
in there.
go
I remember
inside,
that now. Yeah.
But the big ones, the moms, don't need them because they bob on their own. They have like the weighted tail, so they'll float.
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
bob on their own.
They do. They float. Seaweeds are awesome, and you should buy this because it's really cute.
The
You can
green
turn
one
a
lived in
little
our
bit- do the
bathroom for
Batman.
like
There's a
6
Batman
years.
there.
There is
Looks
a
like
Batman.
McFarlane.
Do we have his tag? Hold on.
I brought his tag
I
with
have his
him.
tag. Yes, his tag is right here. This is from the DC Multiverse. This is another Selena choice.
McFarlane multiverse.
Yes, it's an imp pick.
It is McFarlane DC Multiverse.
I thought it looked
3
cool.
Jokers Batman. I honestly don't know what that means. He has a little card that comes with it. I could read if I cared. Let's see. 3 Jokers Batman.
You should care about
That's a-
Batman.
it's a
Batman's
storyline.
important to care about.
As a child, Bruce Wayne watched as his parents were brutally killed in Gotham City's Crime Alley. What were they doing in Crime Alley?
They were coming out of the movies.
At Crime Alley?
Well, you know.
They took the back entrance
like-
out of the theater.
So I never realized that they were actually in a place called Crime Alley.
Well, I doubt that was what was written on its street sign.
Greetings from Central Jersey. Our friends from Central Jersey who were in earlier
Hey,
today
Central Jersey.
are here.
I
Nice
tried to
see
have
you
a
guys.
discussion that Central Jersey is not a thing, but people from Central Jersey
Central
don't like
Jersey,
to hear that.
Central Jersey is absolutely a thing, and I'm not even from
And
there.
you're not even from there.
I dated a guy from Central Jersey, and
No,
he
you
was
didn't.
absolutely a Central Jersey guy. Trust
No,
me.
no, you
He had a cool
did not
Jeep,
date-
though.
Did not date a guy from Central Jersey.
Traumatized by their deaths, he devoted his life to becoming the world's greatest weapon against crime, the Batman.
Basically becoming a really troubled individual.
But my point
Yeah, he
is,
needed some very
crime.
serious therapy.
I'm sorry.
How
like-
much is 3 Jokers
Stop, I'm not
Batman?
done talking about him yet. $12.
Oh, that's a beautiful Batman for $12.
It is. That's why she chose him.
Alex says Crime
Um,
Alley was right behind the Opera House, as it is in every
That's
city.
my point. So like,
Eric Portnier recognizes the relative
know,
merits of Batman.
Stay away
He would
from
like to
the
claim
I'm
it.
not done
stay
with
away
this
from
Batman.
the backs of
Stop.
opera houses.
I'm not
because-
done. So I'm not done with this Batman yet.
Somebody say thank you, Eric.
Thank you, Eric, for your claim. Hello from Home Depot, said Tom. Hello.
Tom who?
Chris just
Oh,
said,
Tom Douglas.
born and raised in Central Jersey.
There
See,
you go.
it exists, Justin.
Only
It's
people
not like Narnia. It's a real
they just
place.
don't want to claim that they're North Jersey or South Jersey. They don't want to.
I'm not. Hey,
They're
I'm not done talking about Batman.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, Crime Alley. Can we talk about
They're
Crime
taking
Alley?
the best of both worlds.
If you lived in a city and there was actually a place in the city called Crime Alley, like that's the name of it. Like, hey, I'm going to go to Main Street.
I'm sitting backwards in a chair. I would hang out in Crime Alley every night.
I didn't realize you were still sitting backwards in your chair.
This is how you hang out in Crime Alley.
It is exactly with the tattoos and the beard and the arms like that.
That's it.
everything.
We need to do an all villain themed Bartertown one
You
time.
have the vibe, the whole Crime Alley vibe.
Crime Alley Bartertown.
What town allows there to be a Crime Alley
Atlantic City.
place called? Is it called Crime Alley though? Gotham is
know.
technically Central Jersey. Kevin, you're not wrong, but at the same time, I believe it was proven in that book that there's a book. It's in Hamilton. I believe it. I believe that's true.
The governor signed Central Jersey into existence.
He
It's
did.
only because he says he's from there because he doesn't want to claim North or South Jersey.
So I want to read more about this Batman real quick before we go on. In perpetual battle with the Joker, Batman has discovered there are in fact 3 individuals operating as the Clown Prince of Crime, each resembling a different version of the villain from Batman's past adventures.
We're learning a lot about Batman, huh?
It's crazy that there is a Batman that does that.
Well,
Let me
here's,
grab this Batman.
Tiffany's going to teach us something about Batman. If we
Actually,
can read this for a
Val,
second.
was it Val who just said that
Oh wow, I love that.
Crime Alley's back Maryland in AC because she's absolutely right.
If it has Tiffany, if it has a yellow bat symbol, chances are she has it. In Nightfall, Batman mentions that he has a yellow bat symbol on his chest because it draws fire to the most armored part of his suit.
Well, he's
I never knew
brilliant.
that.
I mean, I never thought of that either, but that's
Mike, you know what,
brilliant.
Mike? That is a fantastic allegory. Crime Alley is like Hell's Kitchen. That's a great thank you, because that's exactly. I needed some insight. People call it Hell's Kitchen. That sounds like a horrible place. Like
yeah, it
who
looks like a
wants-
nickname. People
who
call
wants to
Abseekin
go?
Stab Seekin. I mean,
No one has ever called it that. You're making
friends.
things up.
Have you ever heard Pleasantville called Unpleasantville?
totally.
I've never heard anyone call anything Stab Seeking
You never
ever.
heard it called Stab Seekin?
No.
Come on, even I've heard that.
You're not
That's
from South
made
Jersey.
up. No, I'm from Central Jersey, definitely. You're
All right,
making
what's
shit
next
up.
on the
Now
list
you're
here?
making shit up.
I'm not. Please stop cursing. Is this a PG-13 stream? Just
We
so
try
you know.
very hard. Usually.
I said the S word.
All right.
The guy with the
This
bloody eyes.
guy back there. Hold on. I want to clear him because he's freaking awesome.
I
This
love
is
him.
from Small Soldiers. It's rare as hen's teeth. Go find one here. You can do the go find one.
Oh, hold on. I gotta find it. Go find one. Oh, here we go.
Find one!
Oh, so this is Frankenfurter
His name is Freakenstein.
Freakenstein
I think I dated a guy who used to call himself that. in high school.
from the Small Soldiers
Soldiers.
toy line. 100% complete.
I love this figure so much, and I'm going to explain to you exactly why. You want to say his price?
He's $100. Like we just said, go find one for cheaper than that.
So-
complete.
He has a foot for a hand and a hand for a foot, and you can interchange them back and forth.
You know why? He's from Central Jersey. He
And
can't make
hold
up
on,
his mind
hold
about
on.
things.
Check this out. This is my favorite thing. Look. Pew! Shoo! Foo! Shoo!
Yeah, he's cool. It's a cool toy line.
I love him.
I think that the movie was based on toys, right? Weren't the Small Soldiers?
I think that was the whole point of it, yeah. I think they were...
Ghostbusters Quick
toys,
Response
yeah.
Unit. I am well aware. I know every song by heart from that.
Do you know every song from Krista Berg, The Getaway?
I don't, not yet, but I'm sure
Give
it's
it
coming.
time.
So that's he's $100. All right, let's jump into some turtles.
I like turtles.
Turtle power.
That is
His arm foot came from Stab Seekin. Thank you, Alex.
it's possible, Alex, our head
Hoboken
writer.
people. We got sound effects today.
We have
yes.
sound effects all the time. We need more. Oh, we need Selena to have a soundboard. All right, so is this?
Somebody
I think
buy
this
us a
is
soundboard,
Napoleon
please.
Bonafrog.
So I can never keep him and Genghis Frog.
I'm pretty sure
straight.
that's Napoleon Bonafrog. He has his swatter. That's it. $5, $5. Vintage TMNT
that's it? Are
Ninja
you
Turtle.
sure?
I want to move these. I want them to
All
go.
I
And I
like
want them
to
to go
move it,
and be
move
cheap
it.
enough that people can give them to their kids to play with.
Yes, I love that.
Like
I love the idea.
little Johnny and Kelly and Nikki and Pat.
Isn't that a song?
Yeah. Go outside and play with these vintage Ninja Turtles so you have the same
What were those names
nostalgic
again?
feels.
What were those names?
Johnny and Kelly and Nikki and Pat.
Okay, I like that. That's a good mix of... I like that. That's a good mix.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We have Space Cadet Raph.
Yeah.
$5.
Raph is red. That's how I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have Sewer
Sewer Swimmin' Mikey?
I think it's Sewer Swimmin'.
Is it Mikey?
He's the one that came with the surfboard. It is Mikey, absolutely. $5.
Mikey's my favorite, my fellow ADHD guy.
This is Newt Wallen.
Mondo Gecko.
Mondo Gecko.
Astro Turtle.
We know. See, that's the kind of thing we know who you're talking
Yeah. Ghostbusters, Chris.
Is that Space Raph?
about. Yeah.
that's
Mondo
Raph.
Gecko is complete.
Was that only $5?
It was.
Okay.
He's got his sticker on his back, which is usually rare.
Eric claiming Freakenstein.
Eric has exquisite taste.
Well, he Googled it.
Eric is always the oddball who's like, oh, I can never tell what he's going to buy and what he doesn't. Like, I know what specifically stuff he's into, but sometimes he just buys stuff and is like, my man.
There is nothing wrong with that.
Because
I love.
if he didn't
listen,
buy it, you know where it was going.
in a museum, which is why I'm really glad. Because then we'd have to have a Small Soldiers exhibit.
He buys
I think it was my
everything.
sound effects that really sold him. Swing.
Swing.
I'm gonna try not to break it.
Mondo Gecko is complete.
It's so cool.
$8.
Eric, fantastic pull on this. I love him so much. I
He's
love
got
that.
his skateboard. Next is undercover Samurai Don. Does he have purple?
Blue.
What
Oh,
was Leonardo?
Samurai Leo.
Yeah.
He has his sword in his sheath. The only thing he's missing, I think, is his flag. $6.
So I haven't been writing these prices down because you're going way too fast for me. Does that matter, you think?
It might later.
If someone claims one, we'll figure it out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Casey Jones. He doesn't have his bag or his golf club, but he has his 2 bats.
But he did travel to the cabin.
$6.
Wasn't that Case Jones?
I have no idea what you're talking
With his
about.
orders in his hand? Come on.
I know he drove a train.
Yeah.
This is sewer swimming Mike. He's wind up.
Did I confuse him with the other one?
I don't think he's complete. I think he's missing one thing, but he's got a lot of his stuff. Let me see if
Oh, that's
his wind
sewer
up works.
surfing.
Yeah.
And that's sewer swimming.
Correct.
All right.
How
I get
about
my
that?
surfings and my swimmings confused. Monzo Gecko is awesome. Like, I love him.
I don't know. $5 for Michelangelo here. I'm not sure if I can't get him to work though. He's got both his weapons. They're worth more than $5 themselves.
Oh,
And then
Undercover Don.
Undercover Don.
Everybody's
It's just
favorite.
him.
Everybody's favorite.
$5.
Here reminds that figure
Come
reminds
on,
me
folks!
of
$5 turtles.
that
You
figure,
cannot go to a store and buy a toy for $5.
That figure reminds me of the Thing in his trench coat when he's trying to be subtle.
That's exactly what he's doing.
A trench coat and a hat always seems to be the go-to for
The
looking undercover.
Yeah.
When really you're not undercover at all. You look like some sort of person who exposes himself. If I saw somebody in a trench coat and a hat walking around outside, I would immediately not think they're undercover.
I would think they were a spy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would think that they're, first of all, trying to be undercover.
That's
Yeah.
where I was
Or
going.
second
with
of all, they're going to expose themselves.
Or both. I mean, you can. Why not both? Right?
it. Yeah, I mean, why not?
Why not both? All right. So turtles really flew out of here.
Wow, that sucks.
I told
Space
you turtles
rat.
don't do
Just
that
bought
well.
these
Bartertown,
today.
what do I know?
All right. I just wanted to see how it would go. I thought $5 turtles would be okay.
Me too.
I told you turtles don't go. They
Uh,
don't listen to me.
camera 2. Looks
That
like
is
Blur from
Blur.
Studio Series? What is that?
That is
Oh,
that is Yoink.
that is Studio Series number 8603 Blur.
86 from the 86
From
movie.
Transformers the movie.
Blur with 2 R's.
He has a $20 price tag on his butt, but I think a little less than that's probably fine. It's Bartertown, don't you think? What do you think?
18.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Blur, $18 on Blur.
Oh, Mike, listen, Mikey Wynn, we know what you're going through right now, buddy. There's no need to buy any toys at the moment. You know, just handle what you got to handle. And listen, I want to give you. My father was not a great role model, and
I like we're having a heart-to-heart. This is the heart-to-heart moment we're having here today now.
he never really gave me much advice or much of what I needed to learn in life. He made me learn it all myself, but he did tell me 2 things.
I hate this story.
And one of the things is really good, I think. And I try to live by it, but it's hard. And he said,
Never get married.
no, that wasn't the one. He did tell me that multiple times.
He
but
works just fine,
that
by the
wasn't,
way.
I obviously
Look.
didn't. I obviously ignored that. Look at that.
It works fine.
Wow, I only said $6. He said, listen, don't stress out about things too much. Don't let them get you to you, because everything works out. And I know that's like kind of flip, like kind of like, oh.
Everything works out. You'll be fine.
But it's true in a sense that life does work out. You still got your family. You're good. I don't want to get in all your shit right now.
yeah, you're like.
Sorry, Mike. But I was looking at his poster earlier and I was like, they're gonna end up on their feet. They're gonna end up okay. You know what I mean? Everybody goes through some tough stuff. So we love you. Anyway. X23.
X23 from Deadpool line.
Lauda.
Cool.
Choo choo louder.
Her box has
Box
a little. Her box is beat. But she's good to pull out of the box and put on your shelves because she's awesome.
What they say.
So in store she has a $25 price tag.
$20.
Yeah, I would say $20.
Choo choo
the
louder.
box, the box is
Choo choo.
hurting.
X23. Her box is a little hurting, but no one cares about her box.
We doing
Another one
crazy?
of my picks. I'm all proud of myself.
This is a
Ooh.
sideshow statue.
Okay.
So to call people out for things that are happening in their personal lives, Jack, I have a question for you. Are red boxes still operating anywhere in the country? Because we see them still out, and I'm curious as to whether there's just certain parts of the country where they're no longer operational, or what the deal is with that. I was just curious. In
Yeah,
case you knew.
I drove by a store the other day and I was like, "There's a red box out there.
Yeah.
How is that a thing?"
So this is cool.
Everybody's saying some good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Jesse said, "You make life what it is; it doesn't make you." And you gotta take the punches.
Pat, I'm not going to repeat
We're gonna
what you
let
said,
that one
but I
go. Yeah,
agree.
yeah, we're gonna let that.
Pat,
one
I
go.
saw you before. I knew what you meant before when you misspelled it, and in my
Yeah.
head when Penelope said that, I heard that too. But I'm not in the mood for the innuendos.
Yeah,
Right
we're
now.
gonna let that one go.
This is gonna be today's deal of the day.
Wow.
I am knocking 20% off the price of this.
How about 25% off the price of it?
What?
Yeah. How about 25% off the price?
Somebody's losing
I
his
can't do
mind
that
over
math.
here.
I can do simple math here, but I can't do whatever
Divide
math
it
you're
by
trying
4.
to do.
All right. So 10%.
Okay.
20% would be 50. So it'd be 200.
That's where I was gonna go. Do you want to go even lower?
Yes.
All right. Then,
185.
All right, then you say it. This is
Bartertown Madness
this
up
is
here,
a
folks.
12-inch, 1/6 scale Hot Toys vintage trilogy.
Take a moment and look it up.
Star Wars, Militaries of Star Wars, Hot Toys Stormtrooper.
It's got $250 price tag here in the store.
185.
Bartertown price only.
Yes.
As you can tell, we're trying to make some money. We
I
got bills
thought-
no honest man can pay.
That's not true. I thought 200 was good. Yeah.
I don't want to get into questions right now. Save your questions for later. We'll do a question and answer period.
Are we gonna do an AMA later? I don't know if it.
Maybe.
I didn't bring that as a thing.
An AMAA. That's me almost.
All right.
anything.
Sega Master System.
Yeah, I just felt like being froggy and bringing something
I
weird
love
out.
Double Dragon.
I can't read the tag.
It's such a good game.
You spun it around and I can't read it from here.
I can. Oh, I thought I could. Please hold.
No.
I got nothing. Well, I can't tell if that's a 6 or an 8, and it's the number that's in the most important spot, so I shouldn't run my mouth.
This is Double Dragon for. You right?
Yep.
For Sega Master System. It's got a $17 price
Oh,
tag on it
Jesus.
in the store.
Glad I didn't say anything.
$12 sounds good to me. If
Oh,
anybody
so
wants Double
all right,
Dragon.
it was $16.99 then. I thought
Yeah,
you were
it's
saying
all
it was
good.
$17.99.
No, Double Dragon.
Oh, we're getting into some video games here.
Yeah. Listen, we just kind of
We
walked
pulled a few of them
around.
too.
We walked around and kind of like hung out. Did a few things.
You're allowed.
Listen, a 12-inch Stormtrooper for 185 Hot Toys. It's a good deal.
Hand me one of them standees.
You doing this deal with you?
I like Stormtroopers. The Imperials were the
One.
first,
Just said one.
like, the
We're gonna
Star,
need more, which is why I'm handing you more.
Star Wars was one of the first movies I saw with like a clear-cut villain to it, and I just it was the original Star Wars movie that gave me the villains are cool kind of mindset because
Well,
they just looked really
The
awesome.
outfits. They have.
Yeah,
good
the villains
clothes.
always have a better wardrobe,
Yeah. I think that's Diddy Kong
with the
Racing.
possible exception of '60s Batman. Well, any Batman really.
They were all ridiculous. I got Diddy
Yeah.
Kong Racing here for N64. $15 if anybody wants Diddy Kong
Has a $20
Racing.
price tag in store. Eric said he's looking for the arcade version of Afterburner. What a great game that was.
Oh God, that was my favorite arcade
I wonder
game.
what the console version plays like because it was really fun in the arcade with the thruster
Yeah,
thing.
and you had to sit in it, and it
was
the
kinda
whole
physical.
atmosphere was there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I tested after I saw Top Gun. I tested the slam on the brakes and the fly right by thing in Afterburner.
Yep.
It worked.
Yeah.
Slam on the
Okay,
brakes,
we
they'll
got
fly
some
right
NES.
I can't read any of those.
Hogan's
price tags.
Alley.
Yeah.
What's the price on it on the tag, Selena?
I can't see it. I'm sorry.
You got to look at them before you spin it.
All right. Well,
I
gotta
need new
memorize it.
glasses so badly.
Hogan's
Poor
Alley.
Tiffany's poor friend can't be called right now because she's meeting Mark Hamill and Hayden Christensen. Oh, poor baby. I hope she's okay.
Call her, maybe they'll want it.
Hogan's Alley. That is awesome.
$5 for Hogan's
That is
Alley.
awesome.
I always
$5.
liked it.
Tiffany, that is really cool.
I
I'm
like
very
the
jealous
shooting
of your
games.
friend.
$6 for Excite Bike. $10 for Ghostbusters.
What do you want?
And then give me a second. We got Gauntlet.
Yes.
Oh, Penelope, you have this version?
I do.
It was in the case, so she must.
Does that say $10.99 on it?
Yeah, I remember that from pulling it out of case.
And honestly, Gauntlet's really cool. $10 for Gauntlet.
I love Gauntlet.
Gauntlet is my favorite. Okay, so it's a toss-up. I loved Gauntlet, but I also loved Space Harrier. But it had to be the version you sit in that moves.
I sucked so bad at
I
Space
sucked
Harrier.
at it too, but I
I
just loved
hated
getting
that.
in the machine.
I hated that game because I was so bad at it. Pat the Red Monkey claiming all 4 NES.
Oh,
Good
man.
choices. I love those games.
Pat, good choices across the board.
I
You
picked
cannot
those.
go
I
wrong
picked
with
those out of fondness, not out of like sensibleness or suitability for Bartertown.
We got a
We have no sense here on Bartertown. Zero.
I never
Star
claimed
Wars
any.
Saga. It looks like Attack of the Clones. Palpatine?
Jesus, what's his
Is that
name?
Emperor Palpy?
It's
Or
not
it's
the Emperor.
Senator.
Yes, yes,
Chancellor.
Senator.
It's Chancellor.
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 Yeah, Palpy.
He's like a Pokemon.
Somehow.
He went from Senator to Chancellor.
Somehow
to
Palpatine
Evolve.
returned.
Somehow.
$6 mint on card.
Eric, yes, Atari is amazing.
And then is that
Eric.
Padme?
Eric, we can possibly help you. What are you, if you're looking for 2,600 and we have plenty of games, let us know.
I mean, we
Send us a
do sell
message.
video games.
We'll
Yeah.
make you a good
systems.
deal being a VIP. And then $6 for Padme Amidala.
That's not Leia?
Is it Leia Penelope? I don't know.
Yeah, it's Leia.
Leia.
It's Leia in her best
Price sticks $6.
Penelope, did you ever find your gauntlet cabinet?
Pat, yes, I did. It is 10
It
feet
is.
from me.
It's 2 feet from me.
It needs to be fixed.
It does. So when I bought it, it worked, and I played it twice. And I went to plug it in at one point and play it. And when I turned it on, everything it still has sound. The screen still lights up. Everything's good, but all of the text is like Cyrillic. It's either been switched to a different language or it's just garbled in some way.
I'm not pleased about
I
that
need
because
somebody to
I
clean
didn't
it.
get to play it yet.
I think it just needs to be cleaned. But I need a professional to do it because I don't want to mess up my baby. That's like, you don't mess around. You take it to a professional.
Keith is going to a con in September that Lee Majors is going to be at.
Is that
Tell him I
RetroCon?
said
Is he going to be
hi.
a RetroCon, Keith?
Wow.
Because we considered going to RetroCon, but we have made the executive decision that we are going to New Orleans for my birthday.
How about that?
Yeah, I'm very excited. We'll talk about that a little later.
Aliens Selena picked this because the new movie is out, which we need to go see. This is what is this? A Queen Alien?
It's a deluxe
deluxe.
alien leader.
Yeah, I think it's actually the King Alien.
Oh, okay. Weird. We got
Yeah, it says King Alien.
Yep, Deluxe Alien King.
$30 price tag on it?
Yeah.
Yep, it's got a $30 price tag in the store.
$20.
That might be a better deal.
$20.
He's very green and cool looking.
You know what's cool about these toys? They weren't
Aliens
based
freak
on
me
a
out.
movie. They were based on a cartoon that never happened.
I love that they're based on this cartoon that never occurred. Me and aliens don't get along. Like, not this franchise specifically, but just aliens in general. Like, gray head, any of that creepy stuff. None of the... I don't like aliens in general. As far as, like, being real world. Like, Star Trek aliens are fine, but, like, here in the real world, aliens coming to us and stuff like that freaks me out. I can't. I don't like it.
Did you enjoy Three Body Problem?
I did. I liked it. I liked Three Body Problem, but I don't like aliens. But the thing is, the aliens look like people, so I guess it's okay-ish. But I'm still not a fan of aliens. Jack, that is so cool. Jenny won a 3-day, 2-night stay in Las Vegas.
Nice.
Oh, is it for the end of January next year? Because we'll be there.
Selena, do you want to go to Las Vegas in January?
Yeah, you want to watch my cat?
No, I'm going to be in Las Vegas.
Who's going to watch my cat and Tucker?
Your cat can just be outside.
No, every time he goes outside, he thinks he's the head of the Clone Avenue Cat Mafia, and he always gets in fights, but he's just a pasted house cat now. So every time he goes outside at night, I get a $400 vet bill.
George likes Three Body Problem, and George, you're one of the reasons that we watched it, because I need to hear an opinion, a good opinion about something from 3 people whose opinions I value, like normally has good opinions about things. So I waited until 3 people, George being one of them, said that it was good, and then we watched it.
Did anybody claim X-23 or The Blur?
No. The Blur. Yes, Tiffany, Tucker has a cat sibling. He doesn't get as much
Tucker
love
doesn't
on
have a
Bartertown.
cat sibling. Tucker has a pet in the house that he vaguely tolerates.
Justin, do you want to do a segment before we go on to our next thing?
Yeah.
They get along a little, not
Serena,
sadly.
do you want to be avant-garde?
Not if it requires more CPU slots that I have available. Why? What do you mean?
Because I thought maybe I can just bring it up on my phone and show it to the camera in a lame way. I can be lame about it.
Sorry, we're being quiet here.
I'm trying to bring up a picture.
I was typing. Somebody asked about the cat's name. He's called Alexander Hamilton after that line in the Hamilton musical.
Jesse, we're actually not staying in a hotel. We have, one of the reasons we're going is because we got a great hookup from a friend of Justin's who has an Airbnb down in New Orleans. So we are going to be staying in a private residence in the Garden District. I have always wanted to go to New Orleans. I guess we're having a segment right now. I have always wanted to go to New Orleans and just never managed to make it.
I'm pricing some stuff, so that's good.
That's perfect. We can have a few segments now. I've always wanted to go to New Orleans. I've been goth a long time, and I've always wanted to go because that's where 90s goth people wanted to go.
I got the ways and means.
I never made it.
To New Orleans.
We were going. Just keep pricing and stuff, singing. We were gonna go. We were gonna. Are you still sitting like a tough guy? You are.
She can go to camera 1 since.
Yeah,
I don't
sorry,
mind
I'm
talking
talking
in the
about
hole.
the
Like
cat.
whatever works.
Yeah, I went to that one.
Oh, Vegas. Sorry, I can't. I'm still gonna keep talking about New Orleans, but you and Jack can talk about
We'll get
Las
to that part.
Vegas.
Continue.
I have no idea where we're staying in Vegas yet. He's going out there on tour. I'm going to be flying over with some of the wives, I think, to meet them on tour. But no, I'm very excited about New Orleans. I'm finally getting to go. I'm in my vampire renaissance right now with Interview with the Vampire, the show coming back out, so I'm like back in on my bullshit. We were going to go to New Orleans, and then Katrina happened, and we didn't make it.
I have several customers at work that are from there, and I've mentioned that I wanted to go.
Yeah.
And to a man, they've all said, well, if you didn't go before Katrina, you're not going to see the New Orleans you wanted to see.
Well, I'm going anyway.
Yeah, I'm not saying don't go, obviously,
Yeah,
but
we're
just
going. I'm excited
the
to see the
residents.
Garden District. I have a few things on my list. I want to see Nicolas Cage's grave because he is out of his mind, and
he's
I
also
can't-
not in his grave.
He's not. you
Does
don't
it still
think.
count as a dead track if you see someone's grave and they're not dead?
No.
Yes.
Ooh, we have some conflict, folks.
He might be
Spice it
there.
up on the show.
Maybe he's there visiting it too.
So he could be there visiting, which I'm excited by. I think he hoards money.
What do you think he visits his own grave? What do you think his grave's full of money?
I think his grave is full of money. Yes.
I don't know about that. He wouldn't have made all these bad movies trying to catch up on his.
I think
There
it's
you
full
go,
of
Eric.
money.
Eric,
Pat,
and
I
his
have
wife
heard
had
of
their first date
Switchblade
there.
Symphony. I guarantee that I've heard their music. I can't place any of their stuff right now, but I'm as a matter of fact, I think I've seen them in concert. I've absolutely heard of them. Eric loves New Orleans. His wife and he had their first real date there. Went for a Microsoft convention. Oh, that's cute. I love that. Yeah, so we don't have any concrete plans yet other than we know where we're staying. We're going to... Maybe he does, George, keep the Declaration of Independence there. I wouldn't... Listen, it's got weird Latin inscriptions on it. I'm talking to the wrong camera. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, Google it. Nicolas Cage, in 2010, was going through some kind of IRS money situation, and apparently you cannot seize someone's gravesite or burial plot. So he went and bought a crazy expensive burial
Put, like,
plot
ridiculous amounts of assets in it.
and put an enormous solid marble pyramid up with like Latin inscriptions and stuff.
Illuminati stuff.
It's mental, but I'm here for it, so I definitely want to see that. Anne Rice's grave is down there.
Before you go back to your story, can I cut to Tucker just real quick?
Cut to
He's
Tucker.
ridiculously
Cut to Tucker.
cute.
Cut to Tucker.
Okay. Look at that little boy. How can you not love him?
Oh my god.
Okay, back to our
You
regularly...
don't. No. Go back to Tucker. I'm boring. Go back to
our
Tucker.
regularly scheduled program.
Yeah. Oh my, look at
that sweet baby.
Look at Tucker.
I gotta get a screenshot of this. Give me just a hot second.
I am so proud of the little animated recording thing that I put together for the Tucker Cam. Because the idea is that like we're watching him on like a secret security footage.
Bear
You
with me
go
for
through
a
so
hot
many steps to do
second.
a screen cap. Do you know how easy it is to do a screen cap? It's so much easier. You just definitely do this the hard way.
I don't want one that I have to paste though. This takes it straight to a JPEG.
It's just so much work. Tucker is adorable. As soon as you're done, we can go off of Tucker Cam. Jesse said, give us major advice. Watch what we do and go. Okay, that's fair.
All right, I can jump in. If you
Yeah,
want.
I didn't even do my segment yet,
Yeah,
but go
no.
for it.
All right, camera 2.
She's getting
I
there.
got some. These are opened, but 100% complete. I can't tell what's going on here.
It's me. I'm saving
She's
stuff.
she's
Hold on.
saying about how easy it is to not have to copy and paste and do whatever else and doing a million
Well,
things.
it's difficult. It's different in the middle of a broadcast when I got people saying words about.
All right,
what's
these are
supposed to be
open,
happening.
but complete back in their tray for the most part. If they're not, I'll tell you. Like I kept the card. The bubble is still like, it's only slit down the side.
It's
So they were
bubblicious.
displayed for like a couple months and that's it. They're 100% complete, but it is open. It's not sealed, so this isn't. I can't call it brand new, but it's in great shape. It's back in this bubble. It displays great. This is Slaughter's Marauders Low Light from the final wave of FSS. These are all figure subscription service, GI Joe Club exclusives.
Ooh.
So it's pretty high end. Low Light's $35. Slaughter's Marauders. I got.
The ways
Man, the
and
glare
means.
sucks.
It does.
I mean, you know, you could just kind of like not fuss about it too much.
That's Scoop. He's complete. Again, back in his tray, displayed well. Scoop is $80. That is Sneak Peek. Again, he's been opened, but he's back in his tray. He's 100% complete. He displays well. He's in the bubble, in the tray. The bubble is still mostly attached to the card. I only slid it down the side. Sneak Peek's $100.
Opened like a man who knows how to open a toy. To
Yep.
preserve
And
it.
then
chair, too.
Darklon, he's an Iron Grenader. He's one of Destro's guys. Again, opened, slit down the side. He's back in his tray. He's, I wish I didn't open him, but it is what it is. Darklon's also $100. And there are many more coming.
Do I have to stall more?
No, I think I have a lot of these priced
All right.
already.
We still
Let me
have-
get some more of those.
Now you want some more?
What does that mean?
It means before I tried to hand you more, and you were like, nah.
I only needed one for what I was doing
Well,
before.
there you go. That's what you
You
got.
gotta make comments.
I do. I love my comments. So let's do a proper segment. I'm gonna make this one an encounter at Farpoint because we went there as Farpoint. So do an encounter at Farpoint for me. Look at that. How adorable are we?
It's very cool.
So this week, we were privileged to get an invitation from our friend John, who works on our local Air Force base at the FAA Tech Center, very close to where we are located here. The 177th Wing, Fighter Wing, flies out of this. Does the base have a name? Or is it just
It's
the
the
Tech Center?
177th Fighter Wing. The Tech Center is actually separate from the base.
But they're like in the same. It's
Yeah.
near the airport, so it doesn't actually have like a name.
Not
Like
that I
it's
know
not
of.
Air Force Base.
We used to call it
Smiths.
NAFEC or something,
Yeah,
but
that's stood for something.
NAFEC, yeah.
but that's not.
They don't call it that anymore.
No, it's NJ.
Oh, NJANG.
Yeah, National Guard
Oh, National
177th. That's basically what it is.
Okay. At any rate, it is an army. It is a military base, and we were invited for a Wings and Wheels, I think it was called.
Sounds delicious.
It was a car show, just for friends and family of people on base, and we got to do a meet and greet. You guys, I didn't get it ready, but here. Fort Dix is not that far from us, but that is not where we were.
Do you want
Jesse?
you want
Camera one is fine. Okay. You can kind of see. This is also on the Farpoint page.
That's pretty cool.
It's a very blurry photo. You can't really see it very well in here. That is the Interceptor with an F-16, piloted by Colonel.
For a second, you
Colonel Rout. Very nice gentleman.
You said
Hang
the
out with
Interceptor.
colonels.
We
and I'm like,
were. We got to hang out with.
that's not an
Two
Interceptor.
colonels.
We did get to hang out with a bunch of colonels and all kinds of cool dudes. Thanks again to John and everybody down at the base. We have a question that I'm going to get to in a second. It was a fantastic time. We got to watch 6 F-16s take off, and four of them landed. 2 of them went on to a different location. 4 of them came back and landed for us too. Daniel is wanting to know if he can negotiate.
If you buy multiples, Daniel, I might be able to listen. I do that for like VIPs, and listen, just so you know,
I was going to
these are already priced very fairly. I looked at sold listings on eBay, not what people are asking. People are asking ridiculous prices. So I didn't price them as new because they're not. But there's not a lot of loose, complete out there because everybody kept these on cards. Now I like displaying them loose. So that's why I opened them. But I believe I priced them accordingly. If you buy a bunch, I'll work with you. Unless this is a what's that called when you're like undercover account? You don't want people knowing what you are.
Stealth.
What?
Incognito.
Yeah.
Stealth.
If unless you're Henry Cavill incognito,
Yeah.
then
sock
absolutely you get as much discount as you want.
In fact,
Can
he's
we hang
come
out?
here. Yeah. He's also curious about shipping to
Oh.
Canada. Daniel, we do have to charge you exact shipping to wherever you are overseas.
Yeah.
So yes, we will ship to
Absolutely.
Canada. You are going
And-
to have to pay for shipping and your import.
So what we'll do with that
fees
is
or whatever.
we usually weigh it and show you we screen cap the shipping quote we get. We always insure fully, so
Yeah.
that adds to it. We won't ship uninsured. So it depends on your area. But see, the Canada thing adds money for him. It sucks. It's
It does.
terrible. I know.
It can't be avoided.
But if you claim a couple different things, I promise I'll try and work with you on that. And if it doesn't work out, oh well, I'll just put them up for sale somewhere else.
All right, you got some prices on some dudes?
Yeah, I already did those for. So let's jump back
You
in.
Okay, good.
We got the Worms Officer, the
Worms.
Maggot Driver.
Wait, there's worms?
It's all caps. It stands for something. Worms Officer is $100.
You know, you can put these things at different angles that might help the glare a little more.
Maybe.
Yeah.
This is Sonic Fighters Dodger. He's from the Final Wave. He's 30. The Final Wave, I guess everybody bought. This is Pathfinder. He doesn't have his bubble or tray. So this is one of the rare one, not rare, but not. This is one of the ones where I opened it completely and didn't keep the bubble and tray like I should have. Let me see something else real quick. Yeah. All right. So yeah, no bubble and tray on Pathfinder. Pathfinder's $100. So when I charge $100 for a loose incomplete figure, that means it's at least $150 on the card.
See, Steve knows what's good. Only Henry Cavill.
Dusty and Sandstorm.
Someday he's gonna walk in here and call you on all your.
$100.
He can have
all
Henry
your
Cavill walks in
sounds.
here and he can have the place.
That's not true.
Well.
Did I miss Rampart? Or did
I don't
not?
know.
Oh no, I didn't put him up yet.
I was
There's
gonna
no
say, I didn't
space
hear
for
you
him.
say
Watch
Rampart.
the Ramparts. Were they gallantly streaming?
That's very interesting. All right, so I'll have more. I'll pull
How much was
these.
Dusty?
Dusty and Sandstorm is $100.
Dusty.
I can't help thinking that either. Every time
I
I hear
can't.
the word Dusty,
I try not to do
think
it.
about
I
your
always
mother's
do.
gopher. If that
It was a hamster.
They were
thank you.
hamsters. They
Whatever.
were dancing hamsters. Our mother, Celine and I's mother, used to collect those dancing hamsters. Remember from the '90s? And one of them was dressed up like a cowboy. And when you pressed his little button, he would sing.
I want
got
to be
my-
a cowboy.
yeah.
Riding
my
on the
boots.
range.
And you could be my cowgirl.
I got my hat
Oh,
on. I got my boots.
Are you doing the
Dusty.
thing that he did?
Dusty. Yeah,
I like
they used
that.
to use alarm
Dusty.
things.
I still have all the hamsters. I gotta get them out of storage and brush
I
them up.
remember one day walking
Freshen
down the
the
hallway
batteries.
there and
I'm
pushing
pressing all of
everyone.
them. Yeah, she had them lined up in the hallway on like a table, like a
It was a
shelf
bookshelf.
thing. that
She
went
had
down.
these bookshelves that she made when I was a little kid. They were like 2x4s covered with contact paper, the
They
most
were so
70s
ghetto.
thing
They
ever.
were so ghetto, yeah.
And the shelf posts, like the things that held the shelves up,
Yeah.
were Pringles cans. And the whole top row, these were long too. They took up like most of the hallway.
Justin, you said 80 on Scoop, right?
Yep.
We had 80 on Scoop, Daniel.
Sonic.
And
Viper.
the
I've still got books too to go
Sonic
through, and there's some
Viper.
figures here.
yeah, she had the whole top row of this bookshelf with the hamsters, and you could walk by them. Ah, Jesse's made it through the storm.
I'm missing
Congratulations.
Andrew is
Andrew
here. Hello,
CZ,
Andrew
what's
CZ, a VIP. Hello.
How's my Hoth buddy?
We have not gotten any storm here yet, knock on wood. I'm looking at the weather radar right now, and we're about to hit play. It doesn't
Why
look
just
like...
look out the door?
Because the radar will tell me what's happening in the future as well.
Yeah, but it'll be wrong because it always is.
Oh, they're in the case.
I'm just going to look at the weather really quick here and see where
Please
we're at.
hold Lost Penelope looks at the weather.
It is 5:53. Oh, yeah. It doesn't look like we're getting much of anything here.
503 ambush.
It looks to me like it's passed and that we're good.
All right, Rampart
At least for now.
is $90.
Rampart.
Rampart.
Over the Ramparts we watched, they were gallantly streaming, right? How much did you say? 60?
Oh my God.
Dude, I can't write that
Maybe that's
fast.
90.
90, thank you. I can't write. I'm still writing the R and you're saying the price and going on to the next thing. Is this him? Is that Rampart?
Yeah.
Okay. Who else we got? I'm about to do another segment if you're going to take long.
Well, let that stir for a second.
Let it stir for a second, okay.
Sonic Viper.
Sonic Viper.
You want to write them down so I can then say the price, or you want me to say it all at the same time?
Sonic Viper. Go ahead. You may say the
It's
price.
funny,
at
you're
your
waiting to
leisure.
write it, I guess, till I say the price, but
I'm
then
not
you're like,
waiting to write it.
All right. $40.
Okay. I thought you wanted to let it ruminate for a minute, right?
Rumination.
Holy crap, the money people are asking for these things. But then again, we always say people can ask whatever they want.
People can ask whatever they
I go
want.
to sold listings.
This is something that it's tough.
Ambush.
Not
Sold.
just when people are selling things.
No file card or tray. Sold for $100. I want $100. Ambush, $100.
Yours has
You
the
know, you
file
don't
card
have to be
and
like
tray.
shitty like you're doing
I'm
and like
not being.
enunciating it.
I'm not.
I'm writing down the name and then I'm writing down the price. I just can't do it that quickly. I have tiny little hands and tiny little handwriting. Alright, who's left here? What else we got?
8, 12. Blizzard's going to be next.
Blizzard of Oz. I'm gonna write Blizzard down.
Okay. And I'm gonna look up his price.
Z-Z-A-R-D, and now we're gonna sit here with dead air while you look up the price.
It doesn't have to be dead. You could sing.
I'd rather not. Why don't you do some prices and I'll do another segment?
Okay.
All right. We're gonna do VIP trivia.
Yay.
Are you ready?
No.
Do the little thing. Go to camera 1 and do the little swirly doodad.
please.
Not
hold.
Blizzard.
You can be Blizzard if you want. You passed it. It was right there. There you go. Oh! VIP trivia! So, are you a VIP? A Farpoint VIP?
I actually am not.
If you are a Farpoint VIP, you are eligible. What are we going to give away? I didn't think of that.
Oh, fail.
What are we going to give away for VIP trivia?
Oh.
Shit, I didn't think of that.
Let the
Man, you have dropped the S-bomb 17 times today.
I counted. It was only 14.
It's alright, I'm going to call you out for it every time. You're still sitting back.
You could let the winner pick a category.
I don't. Dang, I didn't think of this. I didn't think about what should we give away? I could give away a turtle.
How about Tucker?
What?
Never.
What
I
can
just wanted to see if Tucky was paying attention, and he
what
was
do you
not.
VIPs want to win?
Let's let him choose. Just
Like a
couple things we had up.
category?
Let him pick a category.
Like either a couple things we've had up that didn't move.
Alright.
Okay.
So either the alien.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a $30 piece. Alright.
What about Alien?
Okay,
Or-
so.
Eric
X-23.
wants
Alright, I
Tucker.
love that.
Eric's
Okay.
daughter wants Tucker.
So this is how this is gonna go. This is only for VIPs. Just saying. So don't just start screaming out. You can listen. You can scream out the answer all
Yeah,
day.
give it to a VIP.
Give it to a VIP, but you're not gonna win unless you're a VIP. Now I do have my up-to-date list of VIPs right here, so I can double check so we don't get confused about who is or isn't a VIP. You will get your choice. Selena, go to camera 2. The lucky VIP will either win your choice, the Deluxe King Alien or the X-23 Deadpool Marvel Legends figure. All right, you can go back to camera 1 at your leisure again. Tommy, hope you're feeling better. Showing a lot of leg. Oh, he's looking at you. Oh, you are showing a lot of leg. I just realized.
Well, I have tan shorts on too, so it looks like.
It doesn't like you're showing a lot
I
of leg.
also don't wear long,
baggy ass
cargo
pants.
shorts. I wear like shorts where I'm not scared to show my legs.
So this is how this is gonna work.
Everything's where it should be. It's all right.
You sure? I'm gonna ask a question, and our VIP. Listen, any of you can answer. I guess I don't really care, but you're not gonna win unless you're a VIP. The first VIP who answers the question correctly is going to be our lucky winner.
I don't have the VIP list, so I'm just
I
going to sit
have
here and
the
giggle.
well, you weren't on your medicine earlier, so I didn't want to give you the list. So
I
I have the
didn't want
VIP
it.
list and the question and the answer. So I have to do a lot of
She's
focusing right
she's
now.
having some sort of like mad power mad control freak issues going on right now.
I do not. I wanted to give it to you, and you were like, I don't know. I didn't take my pill. I was like, all right.
Yeah, but I was like looking at the ceiling and finding patterns in the paint.
I am going to find an appropriate. He does wear short shorts, Dan. You've seen him in his short shorts. My husband has great legs. Like, he's got a lot going on, but his legs are like
Well, thank you.
Arnold
Apparently
Schwarzenegger
1980s
legs.
shorts are back in, for men at least.
They should. I hope they are, because he looks fantastic in them.
Wow.
That's a stupid question. That's too easy. I am getting these questions from a game called Like Totally 80s Pop Culture Trivia. Daniel would like to know if you are going to be posting more modern G.I. Joe figures other than FSS. You can PM either the store or you can PM Justin directly, whichever works for you, Daniel.
I'll tell you the truth. After this little question and answer thing, hang out for a second. I'm going to turn the camera at the case here. I have
This is a good one.
a lot of modern. A lot
He'll do it too.
of modern. Yeah, 70s shorts, Jesse. I wear Magnum PI
They
style
have a
shorts.
name, dolphin shorts, I think they're called.
Oh, we got-
Eric, listen, I'm not judging you. You shouldn't have told me that. It's fine. It's totally, listen, then you have an advantage. That's just part of the game, I guess. All right, folks. Again, I don't care who answers, but only a VIP is eligible to actually win one of the prizes we've got going on here today.
I want to read the question. I feel useless.
Just be useless.
I'm
Do you
just
want the list? Do you want the VIP list?
Okay, I'm just mostly screwing with you to kill time and annoy
Listen,
you.
you've got to focus, though, and make sure that the person you
I'll
pick
work
is the correct
very
person.
hard, possibly.
That's the answer to the question. Can you
okay,
read that?
yes.
You got it?
I almost blurted it out. I'm so...
That would have been amazing.
I'm so what they used
But
to
she's
call
on her meds, folks. It's fine.
challenge.
Okay, this is going to be tough, and it's supposed to be multiple choice, but I'm not. I'm going to make you figure it out. All right, VIPs, get your typing fingers ready. You ready? If you set a VHS tape to record in long play LP mode, roughly how many hours could you record on a blank VHS tape?
Oh, I would have known this.
If you set a VHS tape to record in LP mode, roughly how many hours did you get? Who do we
I
have?
think we just saw it. I gotta scroll back and count now.
Yep,
Is that a
that is
situation?
correct. That is the correct answer from a VIP.
Is it
Hal?
6?
Hal? No, it was 4 hours.
Oh.
Answered by Hal.
Congratulations, Hal.
I love that.
Very
for you.
cool.
It almost messed me up because Rob Kimsey was first, but he was incorrect. So I was like, wait, there's VIPs throwing numbers.
Hal, you get to choose. Selena, go to camera 2.
Notice
Hal
how much I
gets to
trust
choose.
my own judgment that I know Hal's a VIP and I still had to have it confirmed.
Hal, you get to choose whether you'd like to. You'll take the X23. Good choice, Hal. Everybody give Hal a round of
Yes.
applause at home.
Let's do another one for the other thing.
All right.
Yeah.
I love that.
What other one for other thing? Okay.
X23. We're going to do another question because Justin's clearly not ready. We're going to do another question, and the winner automatically wins this alien. And again, it's going to be up just for VIPs. So listen, the rest of you can answer and play along, but you're not winning anything. So you can go to camera 1 because the glare on here is kind of iffy.
I just
all
was
right.
on one. You made me
Let me
change.
pick another question. I love this. All right.
I want to pick the question.
Oh, that's too easy. That's too easy. That's too easy.
Next time I get to pick the question.
Too easy. That's. Oh.
Okay.
Dead air.
That one's too hard, I think. Do you think that's too hard?
That's what she said.
I was waiting
But
for
I
that.
say the S
I
word
was
3 times.
absolutely
and
waiting for that.
And I'm banned.
It was at least 5.
You're reading the back. The question's on the front. The answer's also on the front. Is that too hard?
No.
You
I
like
mean,
that?
you gotta be older to know it, but that's alright.
Alright. Okay. VIPs, get your typing fingers and your brain pans ready to go. I think this one's kind of tough, but we'll see how it goes.
I guess we'll find out.
Oh, I have to show Selena the answer so she knows who got it. That's my answer.
The what? Hold on.
You don't need all that, just the beginning. And don't read it out
Oh,
loud.
okay.
Hi. How you guys doing?
I almost read it out loud again. Oh my god, why did they let me run this thing?
You said you felt useless.
I did.
Come on. All right. Okay, you ready?
I am.
How many gold medals did the USSR win in the 1984 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles? I'm going to read that one more time.
Gotta reach for that.
This is a tough one. How many gold medals did the USSR win in the 1984 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles? Ring that bell.
I was 9 and I don't remember.
We have
We have a winner.
a winner.
The Eagle
We have
fan.
the Eagle fan, Dave.
The USSR.
Dave showing his age.
Showing his age. Dave is absolutely correct. The USSR won 0 gold medals in 1984 because they boycotted the Olympics and didn't even show up.
Well, you blurted it out. I was gonna ask if anyone who knew why.
And Dave, congratulations, you are winning this beautiful.
This
deluxe
paper is
alien.
weird and thin.
The paper is terrible. So I bought Dollar General printer paper.
Don't buy
and
Dollar
it's the
General
worst,
printer paper.
It's the worst crap I've ever encountered.
It's not 20 weight. It's probably like 15.
It's bad. It's really bad.
Alright. I did Rampart, right? Who was up there already? said his
You
price.
did Rampart, Sonic Viper, Ambush. I have Blizzard written down, but no price.
Alright. Next up is Blizzard.
Yes.
Okay, Blizzard.
Oh,
I love him. He's so
selling
cool.
anyway.
Yeah, listen, give at least
Oh, I was
at
joking.
least give Daniel a preview of what you got going on here.
Blizzard's.
I love Blizzard. He's so cool.
Blizzard's $45.
It's like Hoth G.I. Joes.
Chris, you're absolutely right. It was Dollar General paper for a reason, definitely.
Recoil is next. Again, these are complete. The boxes have been opened. Recoil is $70.
And Soviet Russian gold medal wins you. Recoil was 70.
Next is Hardtop, the driver of the machine that carries the Defiant.
Jack Vanderbeck claiming Blizzard.
Thank you, Jack.
And we're getting compliments on you leaning it forward to eliminate the glare.
So
seems to have worked
these
out
things
rather well.
actually do. You can do that with them if you just put them up a little bit more. It should help. You gotta like squeeze them a lot and then sort of angle them from the front here.
Okay.
That should help somewhat. I can just Vanna White them if you'd rather.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, who are we on? Is this we on this guy?
Yeah. Thanks, Dame. Hard
That
top.
does look a lot better.
$80.
It's gonna be hard for me to write and Vanna White.
Well, I have the prices here. I can always tell you.
Okay, that works.
If it sells, I'll tell you the price.
I love that.
Budo. He's already pretty good. Budo, $50. General Hawk, the version with the jetpack thing.
Thank you, Daniel. I am here to serve.
You're Vanna Whiting.
I am. Well, I'd be going more like this and doing a lot of like this stuff if I was Vanna Whiting.
There's General Hawk.
Something just made me randomly remember that I forgot to bring Tucker's new nail trimmers for you to help me with.
Oh God, you're gonna make me trim the dog's nails.
Possibly.
I didn't even write him down.
General Hawk is $60. And last on this run right here is Bullhorn. He doesn't have his bubble or his tray. $60. So,
Bullhorn.
guys, this is this is me selling my personal stuff.
I love VIP trivia. I love segments. We went all out to do segments.
Sorry,
Just turn it down.
I just did.
Okay. I love segments. I love that you're sitting backwards in your chair the entire stream.
Maybe I'll do this from now on.
That can't be terribly comfortable.
I love it.
Selena, you can read questions out loud, and
Okay.
we'll answer them.
So, General Joe question from Eric Portner. How would you compare these versions to the OG versions?
As a non-Joe guy, I'm going to answer this first, just to get a layman's stance on it. The fact that they are very articulated is really cool. I really like that. They come with all kinds of little accessories, and the sculpts and the paint jobs are really good. Yeah, that's my take.
In every single way, other than the nostalgia of childhood, they are superior. These action figures, from the G.I. Joe 25th line up through 50th POC, all the modern era G.I. Joes are phenomenal. They are my favorite. This is hard for me selling these. These figures are basically the reason I got back into collecting. We don't have the space to do. I was doing modern with the vintage, and our museum is a vintage museum. And if I can't display them, I'm not keeping them.
Daniel Bullhorn was double check me on this. I have $60 written down here for Bullhorn. He does not have his bubble or his tray.
Yeah, he has his file card complete, very nice, and he's complete. Born $60.
Keith said that Justin's sitting backwards in the chair, about to have a real heart-to-heart talk with his classroom full of troubled youths.
I should be a what's that?
You should be.
The talks
You
with
should
troubled
be.
kids.
You'd be
Motivational
fantastic.
speaker, life
You'd be
coach
great.
kinda...
People would like you. You really should, and I'm not just blowing smoke.
No, actually, you probably would do really well at that.
because you are.
Should I wear
Listen,
short shorts when I do it?
I mean that.
No, because it'll distract them. They'll be
On a
taken
that
by
would be
your
a very
legs.
special episode of Farpoint Bartertown.
They'd be like, they'd you could just sit down and be like, look.
Andrew, he's selling them. He's selling them.
Andrew, that case. So I realized I moved them from a smaller case into a larger case, and the amount I was doing every version.
Daniel in Canada claiming Bullhorn.
Daniel, you know what? Don't put your address on here.
Yeah, no.
I think it's like $25 depending on where you are in Canada. It's somewhere around there because we just did a one figure thing for somebody. Remember you sent me that. It really depends on where they were in Canada.
It absolutely depends on where they are in Canada. Canada's not just like one place.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're over here or over here.
Yeah.
Do us a favor and message us here on Farpoint. It's hard, Daniel. This is for you. It's hard for us to message a person if they've never messaged us first. Facebook doesn't like businesses just reaching out. So message the Farpoint page, and then we will get you the quote and show all of that stuff.
So my phone is blowing up. Someone ordered us Grubhub, and apparently it's here. Hal made noises earlier in the stream that it wasn't him. How would he know that someone had ordered it until we had mentioned it? So I'm gonna call bullshit on Hal.
Toy collector, the museum, I've been letting people come in.
That's Macho. He can come and look at it.
Oh yeah, of course. It's always a mess, man, because I'm always working on stuff back here. So, the modern era of G.I. Joe is, the articulation's awesome, the stuff it comes with, like all the accessories, they're freaking awesome, man. So, I love them, but I don't have the space to display them, and I'm living by my rule of, if you're not displaying it, why are you hoarding it in a tub or a box somewhere? So, I'm turning all of my modern era G.I. Joes and stuff I'm not displaying, taking hundreds of little things, and I'm going to turn them into one big thing, which is something else. You should see this case. It's insane. Oh, I should turn the camera.
I'm half tempted.
So I think one of my favorite things about random deliveries.
Hal still swears it wasn't him. He
How
was
would
only
he know?
he was only a consultant.
Go to camera 1 real quick, because I don't want to make people sick by moving camera 2 while it's on.
Thank you for not making me
okay.
sick. That'll give me the.
What are
That'll
we
give me
doing
the.
here? Oh, we're going like mobile?
Yeah, we're branching out. Don't
Alright.
branch out too far.
Yeah, you
All right,
only have
go
so
to-
much
go to camera
space
2 now.
here. Careful. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, you're making me seasick. Make it flat.
Tilt it the other way.
Oh,
Modern Chuckles is in there.
Slowly, gently zoom in.
I'm not sure if I have his file card, so I need to go see if I can find that. So these are all vintage versions with the modern versions behind them, as you can see.
I'm very confused by this order that we've just received. How your name is literally on this, so you can't lie anymore. It's literally on the tag.
And it's an impressive collection, right? Like, it's amazing, but I can't fit it all. I still have like 100 vintage figures to go down the bottom shelf here. Look at all that.
Just for me.
So the bottom shelf is still open, but I won't be able to finish vintage with modern. It's just, think about it.
I need
It's
to go
just a
see
lot.
if there's
It's too
another
much.
bag. How if there's not another bag outside someplace, they ripped you off. It's not everything is here.
Somebody give me a donut.
There is a box of donuts and some cream and a nice.
So yeah, there's plenty of modern versions of vintage figures. If anybody's into anything specific, all the modern in here is going. So as you can see, there's there's Tomax and Zaymot with the modern versions behind them. Somebody asked about Chuckles.
Being a now I'm seasick. Being a army building, you probably have multiples of a fair few too.
Oh, well, I started out with doing selling my army building stuff. I sold a lot of my army builders. That's how I've been making car payments.
Hal's asking about, I almost said Car Serpent. Hal's asking about Snow Serpent.
Yeah, there's a complete Snow Serpent right there. 25th anniversary, $10.
I have to talk to Hal directly for one moment, and I hate to do that.
Hal, please hold.
Hal.
Oh, you can go to camera 1.
Yeah, I just need a minute with Hal because I don't. Oh my God, stop. Hal,
I wish you would end the camera 1 faster.
Hal, it was very kind. It was
Hal
very.
wants to
Okay,
claim the
hold
serpent,
on.
and
What's going on here?
Hal claimed the Snow Serpent for $10.
Ghostbusters said Modern Grunt.
Yeah, there's a Modern Grunt up there.
For Hal.
You got a
Modern
plus
Grunt, the version I have up there for Modern Grunt is the Walmart Retro version. Where's he at?
Hi, Lenny.
I gotta be
Hello,
honest.
Lenny, we're always here.
Every week, 5 o'clock, every Sunday.
Hal, there's no coffee in this bag. They sent us a thing of cream. You also have an iced tea for Selena, which is very thoughtful.
Cool, thank you.
And a box of donuts. I just want you to know, I appreciate the effort. You should not get ripped off. There is no coffee here whatsoever.
Listen,
Light cream,
as far as somebody asked about the
donuts,
Grunt,
and iced tea for Selena.
Thank you.
I'm going to sell the original 13 as one lot instead of breaking it up.
Thank you, Hal. It was very kind. I'm sorry that they didn't send your coffee as well.
Are my feelings good, Kevin? I appreciate that. I actually need some dental work. I got a wisdom tooth back here that's hurting for certain.
How do you call Wawa and order coffee and then they don't deliver the coffee? Like,
Wisdom
that's
teeth at
ridiculous.
your-
I
He
feel
forgot
really
to take it
bad.
out of his car or something.
Wisdom
It's
teeth.
written on the thing. Like, it's clearly supposed
Wisdom
to be
teeth at your age? I thought that was like a 25-year-old thing.
They never got taken out.
there. I never got mine removed either.
Eric, what do you mean?
I
Yeah,
never got
so
any.
I have the
I know I have
original
them.
13. I have obviously the vintage, but I also have the modern versions of the original 13 with them, and I'm going to sell the OG 13 as one lot. It's just easier. Okay, they refunded him the coffee, which is fine.
There you go.
Thank you for the thought, Hal.
Hal, the thought is very.
You are one of the
appreciated.
most
That is
thoughtful
very
people
kind.
I've ever met.
And I love how you so slyly, completely tried to lie and it totally blew you
He's
up.
a very bad liar.
It's written right on the tag.
You know, Hal reminds me of you.
What?
Oh yeah. He it's written. It's on his sleeve. You know what I mean? He's not a ball fondler. Like if it he doesn't fake. He's not like a. He couldn't be a politician.
I'm claiming both of the Crumb ones, by the way.
Beast.
So anyway, what's going on here? That makes a lot of
Hal's
sense.
asking about G.I. Joe's. Imagine interrupting our donut talk about G.I. Joe's.
Yeah, I'm seeing
Modern
that.
Viper and Modern Cobra Infantry.
Well, that's why you're so good at information gathering. So anyway, the Modern Viper. Do you mean the 25th anniversary Viper, Hal? For you, $10, and the 25th Cobra Infantry is 25th anniversary version. Again, $10. So if you want those Army Builders, they're $10 each.
Right out
That's
of the
VIP, pricing right there.
Extreme VIP.
Thanks for making sure I get a donut, Penelope. Very thoughtful.
You know, I just sat down. I need to
Yeah, okay.
eat a donut.
He got 2 bells.
2 items, 2 bells.
All right, what was
That's
that
the way
again?
we roll.
He got.
I didn't write it down.
He got the Snow Serpent for $10.
We already got.
He got a Viper V1 for $10, and a Cobra Infantryman, I believe he said, for $10. And those are just. I'm sure I could sell for more online, but Hal has been such a supporter, and
He's a VIP. He's Hal.
right,
I'm not going to yell at Justin for not eating donuts.
Is there anything
I'm
else
not
going
gonna.
on?
I have a pile of books here that I've been waiting to get to.
Oh, dude. Ripping and running.
Yeah.
Any Lady J?
It's the retro version of Lady J. The retro card, because that's like it's. Oh no, it might be the.
Well, if I can't have the crumb one, we can use them. Like the glazed.
Have the chrome one.
Where is Lady J in here, Hal?
1/2?
No, I already have one. I don't want to be a pig.
No, it's not the retro card version. It's the 50th anniversary version that came in the 2-pack with the Baroness.
I love crumb donuts.
I don't know if she's 100% complete in there. This is Hal only price, $10. Don't nobody else claim that. If Hal wants it, $10. If not, she's worth more than that. But she might not have. She came with a ton of accessories in that thing. I'm not sure if she has them all. Thank you, Hal. And if you want it, cool. If not, no pressure.
The bell rang kind of lamely, sorry, but that was a bell ring for Hal.
I'm not sure where we left it with Daniel. I have him written down here for the bullhorn, but he seems to not know if he's getting it or not.
Well, we got to give him a price on the shipping. I guess if the shipping is right.
Daniel, we've got your claim written down. As long as the shipping that we come up with is agreeable to you, then yes, bullhorn is absolutely yours.
Yep.
You got Hal's Lady J claim, right?
I did.
Okay. Just making sure because the bell was up against the VCR over here, and
I'll
it kind
put
of ran
Recall to the
stupidly.
side, and we will look him up momentarily when we send out invoices this evening. Speaking of invoices
I'm sorry,
and stuff,
why are we looking at recoil?
isn't that what he claimed?
Bullhorn.
Oh,
Bullhorn.
Bullhorn. Okay?
Yeah. It's Bullhorn I'm holding.
Okay.
So,
I don't know.
speaking of like claims and stuff, some of you VIPs and regular people, we got a pile building up behind the counter. Please come pick up.
We have a premium, space is a premium in the store.
Yeah.
So if you could pick up your bags, that would be awesome. We only have a tiny little place to keep them in the back. Hal, I am a giant fan of the Enemans Crumb Donuts.
Me
They're,
too,
my
we
favorite
fight
thing in
over
the
them.
world. We do. And there were 2 and they're both gone now. You get one too. Here you go. Got a little chocolate.
Well, I can't really eat the chocolate, and I don't like the glazed, so crumb is it for me in that assortment.
They were outside. I think they melted a little bit. There you go. I've got books.
Oh, Eric once let his daughter, at the age of 8, play with his G.I. Joes. She loves Lady J, but she tried to sit her down, and the crotch broke, and the poor kid was so upset and sad and thought he was going to be so mad, and he just went on eBay and got her a new waist.
Poor.
He was fine.
All right.
Will there be more modern Joes?
I just showed an entire case. If you're interested in anything, just let me know and I'll pull it.
He owns practically everyone known to man. You got to just sing out with what you're looking at.
Sing out loud.
Did Hal pass on Lady J?
No,
He did not. He claimed it.
He said next time something.
We were talking about donuts.
he's talking about donuts. Yes, we're on to the important topics.
Jack will be here in
donuts.
4 days. I bet you can make it in 3.
I mean, Jack, we could meet in the middle of the country. We're going to be in New Orleans. You could just
Daniel.
just come us down there.
Daniel, what are you looking for?
Would it be easier for you and Daniel to just hook up like via PM maybe
instead? Why don't you just call him or something?
Yeah, message the page. Daniel Littlefield loves donuts. It was a occupational hazard. For those of you who don't know, that's an inside joke. Daniel was a law enforcement officer, and I believe they got issued a donut discount card locally. I don't know.
Now we are driving.
I love donuts too.
I'm not really a donut fan per se, but as far as donuts go, Entenmann's Crumb are my favorite.
We're driving to New Orleans.
He is driving.
Yeah.
All right. I've got a really interesting eclectic mix of books today.
You ready for camera 2 yet?
Yes, these are all from my personal.
Hold on. Okay.
This is my favorite.
Is that really called the Trump of
time.
Terror?
The trumpet.
Oh, that's better.
Oh, okay.
It's a trumpet. You blow it. A trumpet.
Okay.
Like it's a horn.
Mm-hmm.
Camera 2 is completely wrong because you moved it and didn't put it back.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Hold on, I got you, girl.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
You know me, girl.
I just look terrible
I
for
got
like
you.
10 minutes.
Celine, I needed to stay on camera
You're gonna
too.
make us seasick.
Oh
You're
well,
gonna have to
let's
be seasick.
everybody close their eyes.
I have to close mine. Now I've
You're
got.
getting there.
Now
All
I've eaten a donut.
That's close enough. That'll work.
I've eaten half a donut. There's something in my stomach to yak.
These are all books from my personal collection. They're just doubles or things I decided I'm not really collecting anymore.
What kind of books are these?
These are, it's an interesting mixture of TSR branded game books, choose your own adventure and choose your own adventure style. Amazing adventure, pick a path, find your fate kind of books. None of these are just regular books that you pick up and read. They all have some sort of gimmick. Whether the choose your own adventure is like you turn to different pages. In the case of these two books right here, you're actually gaming. Like you have dice, or in some instances there's like a table that you have to reference. You have a character sheet that you have to keep track of and stuff like that. Let's just dig in. These are a set of two one-on-one TSR branded books. These are, let me look at the title, I can't remember them now. Revenge of the Red Dragon. We have both books. Either you are Flame Tongue or you are Raven Quickblade. So either you're the dragon or you're the knight trying to defeat the dragon, which I think is really cool. I've got $40 on the set of two. I'll give you guys a minute to go Google them and then come back. That's pretty good. Next up, again, these are TSR. The same folks who did original D&D and the old Endless Quest line of books. This is 1 through 5 fantasy forest books. These are kind of like Endless Quest books, but for a little bit younger audience. They're more like the, like 5 to 8 range. This is a mix of first series and second series. 1 through 5 there. I've got $45 on them. That's already where I went.
I think I need a choose your own adventure for Ethan. Oh, Stephanie's little boy.
You still have one of my books.
I know exactly where it is.
You gotta give it back. The glare on these is terrible.
I love those.
We've got a Twist a Plot, number 4 and number 5. The Sinister Studios of KESP TV, which is $8. And then we also have 2 copies of The Golden Sword of Dragonwalk. They're also $8 a piece. Moving right along, is this The Dragon Master?
Yes.
Your Amazing Fate, I think it's called.
Your Amazing Adventures.
Your Amazing Adventures number 4, The Dragon Master.
The Dragon Master.
$10 on Dragon Master. And then I've got a set of 4.
Trumpet.
These are, it's Trumpet of Terror.
Move it over a little bit.
Trumpet
That's better.
of Terror. Trumpet of Terror is one of my favorite books of all time. These are modern reprints. Modern reprints of the vintage Choose Your Own Adventure books. We have Journey Under the Sea.
I liked that one too.
We have Abominable Snowman.
Never read that one or the other.
The Jewels of Nabuti. What's really cool about this one is that they wrote a new ending for it that you can only get online.
That's cool.
And
I like how they modernize it, bring it into like the modern era.
And then the Trumpet of Terror. Again, it's got to be my favorite book of all time. It's the first Choose Your Own Adventure book I ever read.
You didn't read The Cave of Time first?
$20. No, I read Trumpet of Terror first. The Cave of Time was number 1, but I didn't read it first.
Dad brought it home for me years and years ago. I don't even think I had a sibling when.
$20 for the set of 4. Choose Your Own Adventure.
I might have
Shoes Co. modern reprints.
I might have had that book longer than we had you.
That's it. That's all I got. I'm gonna eat my donut.
Eat a donut.
What did Eric say about Remo Williams? I'd like to read that. I missed his comment.
He just wants to say thank you for the Remo Williams Destroyer books. His dad had a bunch of those, and he got into them growing up, but they disappeared over the years. So now he's really pumped to get them and read
Eric,
them.
same.
Ghostbusters Chris claiming choose your own adventure for 20.
Thank you.
Yeah, the
Chris.
Destroyers in our lives were originally Dad's too.
Yes, and everybody in the house read them.
Multiple times.
RGB Chris.
I never read them.
Chris.
I only ever saw when I saw that movie. I never heard of Remo Williams in my life, and
The
I thought it
movie
was
is
the
horrible.
cheesiest name.
The movie is
It was pretty cheap.
horrific.
The movie was terrible. Didn't do it justice at all.
No, the movie is terrible. The books are good, but they're 70s pulp.
Yeah, they're absolutely very 70s.
Yeah.
A couple of ours must have gotten lost along the way too, because I know I read 47 and 48 because it was traumatic because they were the first Destroyers I had read that I didn't like. I went through everyone in the house.
147, 48 or 47, 48?
Oh, so listen, Daniel, you've already PM'd my personal page. We quoted you a price. That was him that we got the price for shipping.
Oh.
It was $25.
Oh yeah.
Luckily, Bullhorn. Oh, you were asked about Rampart.
He claimed Bullhorn. Is there something happening behind the scenes here that I'm not part of?
You know, he's been messaging me, so don't bother messaging the page. Just keep messaging me.
All right,
We'll
that
figure it
works.
out if you want it.
All good. What else we got?
Oh,
I did 2 segments. I went through all the books. Listen, my D&D group.
I'm gonna follow them up.
The
Yeah,
ancient
sure.
ancient D&D guys are gonna love these.
Yep. I think that's it, man. You know,
Fun.
every week I'm gonna have some GI Joe stuff out. That's for sure.
Trumpet of Terror.
And God, we never know what's gonna come in the store, so.
It was 47 and 48.
Bernie, I think it's okay.
So do me a favor, when we answer people's
It's
questions,
way too big.
because not everybody can read the comment you're responding to, we should probably read the question out
We
loud.
probably should.
So Bernie just asked our thoughts on the new D&D Tiamat, the big Super 7 gigantic, like 36-inch or 26-inch or something.
It's 2 feet by 2 feet.
I love Tiamat. Like, she was
So
a big
I was
huge.
excited about it.
It's huge. It's heavy. It's expensive.
I was excited about it until I saw the price point, because it's just a giant vinyl figure.
It is. It's not. I don't believe it even has articulation.
I'm not
right?
sure if there's much articulation, if maybe the head's swivel, but it's not like, it's not an action figure as much as just a giant thing, and it's like $300.
Yeah, it's a bit.
So, listen, we buy every D&D figure that comes out.
I have nowhere to put it. It's
I
way
think
too
we
big.
might pass on it. I hate to say that. And I'm going to tell you one thing. I think it's the kind of thing that's going to go on clearance on Big Bad Toy Store. Because I think a lot of people are feeling the same way about that. When they saw the price point, they were like, $150 I would have done in a heartbeat.
George, I am sorry to have to say this to you, but they have already been claimed. I feel awful.
Don't tell Linda, because he wouldn't want to have to get rid of 3 other books.
Well, 3 for each one.
George, if
Eric returned his. So Eric, did you get it in the mail, or did you just talk about Tiamat?
9 points of articulation, 1 at each head, and
One in
feet,
each head.
and
Okay,
feet,
yeah, that makes
probably.
sense. So, did you get it and then return it, or did you just cancel your order?
George, there are some other books up here if you're interested. No.
You got it in the mail.
There's still
Got
some
it.
left.
Yeah, so it had to be disappointing. And I love Tiamat.
me too. Tiamat.
I mean, my D&D was the cartoon.
Yeah.
I saw the cartoon way before I ever played D&D.
That's funny. I think I was the opposite.
I know I was. Tiamat was the big bad of my childhood. Like every one of our modules was somehow involved with Tiamat at the end.
And you lose.
Owlbears are
You can't
$10 at
You can't
Ollie's.
actually beat Tiamat.
Chris, which owlbears? The Honor Among Thieves owlbears? Because we got a gelatinous cube from that line, but only because any 6-inch figure will fit inside.
Yeah. I don't think we got the Honor Among Thieves figures. Well, I say we got all
We
D&D.
We did.
We get all like classic D&D stuff. I liked Honor Among
Vintage, yeah.
Thieves
I
a
did
lot.
too. I enjoyed them
I didn't
a
like it
lot.
enough to collect the figures though.
We haven't been getting the Super 7, like the reaction style.
Yeah.
Which here's my problem with that.
Space.
Well, one of them is the statue. And it's this, the figure's this big, the statue is huge. The scale is stupid.
I wouldn't take them off the card anyway. They just look cool displayed on the card.
I don't know. I like the repops of the old figures. I like the line that they did that they never managed to do in the vintage line. The Lost Wave.
Oh, the Lost Wave.
I love the Lost Wave.
Yep.
But I'm not... Reaction figures, I'm kind of over them at this point. They're like pops. I don't really want that kind of unstylized... You know, like it's just like a little... And they do silly things, like the statue that they're prying the eyeball out of on the cover of the book.
It's a figure.
It's a giant thing, and they made it a 3 3/4 figure.
Maybe the statue is based on that figure. That figure is the person that it was based on.
So the statue is based on a creature.
There you go.
I think it's supposed to be an F8 or something.
All right,
That's not the point.
we'll be here next Sunday, I think.
Oh.
We're gonna go live from New Orleans on your birthday, because your birthday is on a Sunday.
My birthday is literally the Sunday we're going to be away. We should always go live a little bit. Like we'll have a photo Bartertown, but we should go live for a few minutes just
From
to say
New
hello.
Orleans.
Just so I can have everybody say happy birthday to me, I guess. If nothing else. So that's not for 2 weeks. Like we have two more Bartertowns.
We gotta make good Bartertowns. We gotta pay our bills before we go anywhere.
Yes.
Dan keeps making more space in his house to display more stuff, which means, I think it means he's just going around and saying, okay, I'm going to use this area for more stuff and this area for more stuff.
Why do you have a house? Otherwise, it's just to display your stuff, right?
I think that's what it's
That's
supposed
why
to
I
be for.
have a house.
I
Like
mean,
I don't like sleep.
There was some old thing that said your house was the place that you built to store your stuff. while you
Beds
were out
take up a
getting more
lot of
stuff.
space, and all you do is lay there. So
You're
why
not,
don't you
even,
get
you're,
rid
not
of the
even,
bed?
you're not even awake when you
You know
use
how
this
many
thing for the most
display
part. You're
cases you can
sleeping.
fit where your bed goes?
So you could actually put display cases and then just sleep on top of them.
You can sleep on a couch because it's too. You're getting more use. You can
You can
sit on the
sit on
couch.
it
You can
and
sleep
you
on the
can lay
couch.
on it.
Right.
You're not
So get rid of the
wrong.
bed. Forget beds. We don't need beds.
I mean, I actually agree with you. I literally agree with you.
So Dan, the only reason he buys stuff is so he can give us the shipping boxes.
Dan, we really
greatly appreciate that.
Really
The packing
appreciate
material,
that.
too, it's awesome.
Bernie said the number one rule he lives by is never take out a figure from the box.
That's a good rule.
Reasons why he wants to open dust will always.
Find
On the way
100%.
onto the figure, yep.
Bernie, you're 100% correct. There's some things I will keep in the box. Like when I had pops, I kept them in the
Yeah.
box. They
Alright.
look better that way.
I don't
For
really
the
collect-
most part, the way we display things is inside of display cases.
Yeah.
And boxes don't look good inside display cases, but
True.
loose action figures do.
Sometimes carded stuff looks great. Like at the house, we have this really great wooden curio cabinet, and it has that
I love
plate
that.
rail along the back, and it looks really nice. Like we have my Willow figures all standing up along the back there, and they do look nice because they're in the plate rail, but they're also small and fairly lightweight, so they take it well. The Dune figures do not do well on the plate rail.
That being said, you heard it here first, folks. Dune figures do not do well on the plate rail. We're gonna bag it.
Plate groove?
We're
What is
good.
it called?
Did
What
we-
is that
did
thing
we sell some
called?
things?
No?
We sold a few things.
Well, that's it. That's all we got.
We sold some things. Like
That's all
I'm
we
not
got.
I'm not complaining.
That's all we got.
Hal, we're good right now, but thank you so much. We really appreciate you looking out for us all the time. I hope you like light cream. We're drinking light cream for the next couple weeks. You have to sit backwards in the chair while you do it.
Oh, you
gotta be a
he
bad
fixed
boy.
himself?
You gotta be a ultimate bad boy and drink your light cream backwards. Hold
Sipping
on.
your latte with
All right,
your...
hold on. We're both gonna do it now.
Ass backwards.
Here, hold on. Oh, I'm too old for this. All right. All right.
Well, folks, I called you here to have a discussion about
An
making
intervention,
good
yeah.
decisions in life.
Yeah.
Don't drink light cream. It's a bad decision. I got addicted to light cream at a young age. Thank you for hanging with us.
That's all we got. Yes. Thank you guys, as always, for hanging with us. Any of you who made a claim will get a link shortly. That's it. We'll see you next time. Same bat channel.